Welcome back, viewers. Thank you for staying tuned. We're still chatting with Belinda and Gloria of Bels Meat and Seafood Hub. We've looked at their entire value chain, from where they get their products to their delivery points. We've discussed the areas we think they should be focusing on. We've discussed what we think their strategy should be going forward and how they should be marketing their products, but even more importantly, their bigger strategic goals as they move into the future and how they should scale up. And we've told them the key word is they should learn to collaborate, outsource some of the things they want to carry, and reduce their overheads. Do you ladies have any questions for us?
No.
No? Okay. I'll go back to my panel. Quick wrap up.
So my take-home message for the two of you and for those at home who may need this too is, number one, ensure that your subsidiary, Bels Meat and Seafood Hub, is properly registered and you continue to have all the approvals that you need. Approvals are never one time. Many of them are continuous. So continue to have all those regulatory approvals in place. Continue to educate yourselves. Continue your research. Find out what is new in the market. If there is anything you need to learn, do that. We want to see that you are adding value to what you are picking up, because your value proposition is about convenience. In the convenience space, what are the value additions that you may do? Right now you're doing this, you're doing pork chop, you may start doing bacon, so forth. So keep checking the market to find out what the market needs and you add to that. If there is an advisory team or group of experts, and I know that Charlotte is looking to put up such a group, tap into it, ask for help. Never think that because the vision is yours, you know it all. Ask, because there may be other things that may blindside you. So ask and know it so that you're always on the right path. Focus on quality control. Focus on quality control. That thing that you deliver, if it does not hit home, if it's not good enough, the feedback is not going to be pretty. So please make sure quality control is key, and consider, as Charlotte said, linkages to other parts of your business. Sometimes you think, oh, then I'm giving away my business. You may find that it is cheaper than you trying to do it yourself.
And then you can cost it better.
To exactly cost it and grow it. Then we can talk about the numbers that are much bigger. For now, the numbers that you have, I don't want us to overdo, because they are just small numbers. They're almost like you're testing the market and checking it out. But if you're able to source out, then you can grow the numbers and have it bigger. So we wish you well as you grow your business.
Well, it's been a very interesting conversation, especially the fact that you've put a lot of passion and energy into this. I just hope that it would grow bigger, beyond just something that you're excited about, to being a very profitable business. And so I'll say 3 key things. Clarify who your customer is. Ensure that your message, your value proposition is clear. And then the third thing is that you're communicating it consistently and you're living up to that promise. So your brand and what you want to give to the markets must be consistent. Every time they hear about Bels Meat and Seafood Hub, there should be an emotional attachment that they have.
What do you stand for?
A good feeling, yes. What do you stand for? Is it that if I have a craving in the morning, by afternoon I'll have it satisfied, and it will come at a good price, it will come clean. So that has to be something that you work towards. And your branding journey is not going to be an event. It's going to be a long-term process. So just you being consistent, keeping at the things that you do, keeping the messaging consistent and building it. So as you journey through that path, at some point you know that, okay, we're doing very well here. This is what we need to improve. This is what we're not doing too well. So I wish you an exciting journey beyond this point. Yeah.
My lovely ladies, it's been good to have you. And thank you for coming to share your story and your journey with us. I think you can tell that we're all excited about your business and really, really want you to do well. We want you to expand, but we want you to expand slowly. Build on the strengths that you have. And I think for you to start a business without putting in tons of capital and just connecting, it means that you have a rare gift for partnerships and for collaboration. Now it started growing. I see that you want to do too many things. Don't get into too many things, otherwise you will lose the core, which was Petra's message and which is also Mona's message. So this is a visual reminder to you to remember to collaborate with each other, with your partners, with your suppliers, with the board we know you're going to get. And like Mona said, seek help. Know your customer. So learn to collaborate, scale down, grow slowly, and we know that we're going to bring you back and you'll be telling us many success stories.
Immediately the product was actually introduced to me, I wanted to get on it, and that was the Gold Check account, guys. This has actually changed my business. So on the First National Bank app, you have the business toolkits that gives you all the information that you need to run your business, and whatever inquiries you have, they're always ready to answer, and that makes life very easy for me. And you have the in contacts that helps you access every transaction that takes place or happens. Now, point of sales terminal, I market wherever I go, and so I love to have that so I can take payment, especially with those who tell me I do not have cash. A bank that understands that you can start life all over again or start a business from scratch. Very keen on running it and making sure that you grow to the core. It's one you should look out for. My name is Jifa Bekre-Gray, the CEO of Jifa Gray Creations. I recommend that you sign up to the Gold Check account from First National Bank for a great banking experience.
Whatever the occasion, with ATL, you can never be out of style. ATL, bringing fabric to life.
But there's a difference between certification for training and certification for a product.
Yes.
So
the rather she
has
outsource that to her,
those,
which is in line with what we're saying.
She has all the streams of income from both.
But the one stream that she seems to be focusing has the ability to damage the other streams. That's the worry.
Create a conflict of interest and all that.
So it's a bit of a murky situation where you're in the middle somewhere.
So decide where you are comfortable and stay in that, because you already have two lines of integration. One where you are actually also a supplier of resource to all of them. That is a clear business that doesn't create any conflict. So there's that integration.
But she loves the
They are
training.
your students. You also sell equipment and materials to them. Then the other one is where you are a teacher, but you keep your relationship with them. That is also another level of integration. And when they have developed something and they have their IP, you will respect that as well.
Yes. Yeah. And it also puts you in a very unique position, because you are a key player in the industry. You're training them. You know what their challenges are. You have solutions to those challenges. So you become like really, really important in that space. Is this helping you at all?
It is.
Is it helping you clarify your vision? Okay, so having said that, where do you see yourself in the next 3 years? I wouldn't say 5, 3.
3 years. Well, I look forward to having more products to train, because there's occasions where people call and they want to produce this product, that product, but I haven't finished my research on it, so I haven't.
So you need more lines for training. Okay.
Yes, and then into an institutionalized building where a person coming from afar can even stay over, have all the facilities intact.
Think about collaborating. That's a lot of capital deployment.
Yeah. So
there are a lot of facilities that I'm sure they are using them Monday to Friday, and they are not using them weekends. So think around that. huge capital deployment. You have to think through that carefully.
So now, listening to you and listening to the future that you have in mind, what I had thought of already, going through your information, and I think Charlotte has just hit that nail on the head, is that at some point you will need to collaborate. You will need to partner. Yeah. So, for example, you are thinking of institution. It doesn't mean that you're going to build a school that will be high premium right away. You could start by joining an institution or a school that perhaps teaches something else, okay, and yours is complementary. So you are given slots within their curriculum, and therefore you come
getting in now?
Yes, you come in, you do that, and you get your money. You are recognized for that. That is your expertise. So you are working within that, because you have other things going for you. Yeah. Meanwhile, you still have your research and development, which are passionate about, and you continue to do, and you shouldn't lose sight of that. So hourly lectures within an institution would be excellent for collaboration. The other collaboration will be collaborating with, for example, dermatologists, because it's about skin. Yeah. And they knowing that they can call on you when they tell you that, you know, I have this diagnosis, I'm looking for this kind of mixture that will do this for me. And you are there to provide that. So that collaboration too is great.
Mona, and I have to stop you guys. We need to go to our coach's corner and get a message of motivation from the coach. And after that, we'll come right back and we would continue.
This is Coach's Corner on Business Compass. I am Coach Bell. Today's tip is on business ethics. One of the world's wealthiest men, Warren Buffett, once said, and I quote, "It takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. If you think about that, you will do things differently." End of quote. Warren Buffett is making reference to having good business ethics. Business ethics are the principles, values, or beliefs that should guide your business practices. Business ethics are simply about knowing the difference between what is the right thing to do and what you have a right to do. Never forget that difference. Some business ethic principles include honesty, integrity, promise keeping and trustworthiness, loyalty, fairness, law abiding, commitment to excellence, reputation and morale, accountability. Ensure that as you grow in business, so should your ethics quotient. Don't forget that business is about relationships. The relationship between you and your customers, you and your workers, and you and your money. Keep it a healthy relationship.
Thank you, Coach Bell, for your very motivating message. We feel inspired. And we're back to now. Now, we've talked a lot, from pricing to how you document your expenses and your revenue. We've also looked at your strategy, your market segmentation, and how you position your brand within the market. There's so much more about your industry. I almost wish we had 2 hours to go into this, but unfortunately we only have 1 hour on Business Compass. I'll say this though, there are so many opportunities, and I can see why you are looking at all of them. But you are a sole proprietor, and it's good. Stay that way, stabilize, and grow slowly. So like we said, take a strategic decision on the areas you want to focus. And for the other big things you have to do, consider partnerships, collaboration. Build stronger networks within the industry, because you're in a very unique place in that industry. And there's so much you can do in that unique position you're in. So build partnerships, build networks, learn to collaborate for some of the things. You don't have to do everything yourself. Otherwise, you're going to load yourself with too many overheads and too many things that you cannot really manage. And remember that there are certain levels you're going to get to in growth that you would possibly have to bring in investors, whether other shareholders or bankers. And at that point, you may have to look at incorporation, but we'll bring you back. When you get to that point, give me a call. But viewers, if you have any business challenges, questions you want us to address for you, please send us a 1-minute video to our phone number 026 300 5055, and we'll be very happy to take a few minutes and address your question or your challenge. For now, before we do a 1-minute wrap-up from our panel of experts, I think we should give Na a special purpose vehicle. Na's issue is not with her customers. Strategy, there's a bit of strategy there, but I think the why.
Yeah.
Na sees the opportunities in the market and she keeps forgetting her why. Now, you need to remember why you started this. To solve a personal problem, to empower others. So remember that why, and it will keep you focused in terms of your strategy, making sure that you stay focused and you stay on track. So always remember your why.
Thank you very much.
It will help you.
Yes.
Petra,
Well,
last words.
Very exciting business. I would just suggest that you begin to look at the future of where your industry is going.
Yeah.
So if you're paying attention to what's going on globally, there's a lot of conversation around using organic ingredients, using sustainable packaging. So begin to think about that. Also because it puts you at a place where you can begin to collaborate with international organizations and customers.
Even influence the local industry better.
Exactly. So begin to think about where's the industry going? What do I need to do to position myself as a world-class business, even from where you are? Because it's not too far away. You can actually be a world-class business in Ghana. Yeah. So just, I would say you put your mind to that. And as you continue to grow the business, continue to think about the why, because that for me is the key thing. How you started, why you started. So on those days where it becomes difficult, you always go back and draw strength from why you started.
So think global, act local.
Local, yes.
Okay. Mona.
Thank you, Charlotte. So now for me, it's the 3 collaborative parts. We've already talked about collaborating with educational institutions, with clinics, dermatologists, and then the third one is financial institutions. You do need capital to be able to grow your school, so do that. So those are the 3 legs for collaboration and being able to grow, in addition to everything that has been said to you today. So here, I would just say stay true to your vision, stay true to your goal, and answer why, in that way.
Immediately the product was actually introduced to me, I wanted to get on it, and that was the Gold Check account, guys. This has actually changed my business. So on the First National Bank app, you have the business toolkits that gives you all the information that you need to run your business, and whatever inquiries you have, they're always ready to answer, and that makes life very easy for me. And you have the in contacts that helps you access every transaction that takes place or happens. Now, point of sales terminal. I market wherever I go, and so I love to have that so I can take payment, especially with those who tell me I do not have cash. A bank that understands that you can start life all over again or start a business from scratch. Very keen on running it and making sure that you grow to the core. It's one you should look out for. My name is Jifa Bekre-Gray, the CEO of Jifa Gray Creations. I recommend that you sign up to the Gold Check account from First National Bank for a great banking experience.
Whatever the occasion, with ATL, you can never be out of style. ATL, bringing fabric to life.